So good morning, and another a great day for the Canterbury dwellers. Sun's shining, bit of white stuff on the hills left over from yesterday, and by the feel of it this morning, it could have been a bit more last night. I haven't checked the hills, but there you go. How are you up there, Frank?
Yeah, beautiful day, clear, blue sky, not a cloud anywhere. So we're looking for a good day, I'd say.
Excellent. Okay, so wherever you are, we hope you have a good day and the weather's fine and treating you well. If it's bucketing down, if you're living in the north of the North Island, well,
Tough.
that's your problem. Anyway, so Frank and I have been drawing just before we came on air, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of hot topics. I guess the one that's of interest that kind of springs to mind is that later this month we're having the special general meeting to approve a new constitution, and I sent that, I think it was Friday last week, to Morris, and I'm not sure how he's going to spread that far and wide, just to have a look at it so that you're prepared when we go to vote on it, to whether we should adopt it. And it's in a rough draft form, so not exactly the final copy, but it'll give you some idea of what we need to think about. We've kept some of the parts of the objectives of the old Southeast Asian Veterans Association, and we'll just see how people view it. Give us your ideas, and then we can fine tune it and adopt it at some later stage, if it's doesn't pass muster this time around, as our constitution for the formation of the Southeast Asian Veterans Returned in Services Association. So that's where we're headed with that. Yeah, so pretty much that's all the news from my end, which is unusual, that not much has happened. But
yeah, it's been pretty quiet here as well, unfortunately. But never mind. At least we can hope that things are working in the background, and I'm hopefully still hunting in bits and pieces of papers and records, and you never know what we find.
Well, I did see the little post you put up that you're a model aircraft builder, Frank.
Oh, oh yeah. I've had this. I bought this in 1980.
Oh, okay.
1980 in Australia, and it's sat up there on the shelf for the last 43 years. The only problem is I can't find the plans on how to build it.
Oh, no.
So it's all guesswork, and I Googled everything, but I can't find anything.
Well, no, never mind. You'll if it's taken you 43 years to get this far, you've still got plenty of time.
I hope so.
Okay, so really that's us. There is quite a few in the last post and crossing the bar today, and we've also got the RNZAF have been added in. If you think that there is something that we should be looking at or investigating on your behalf, or talking to people about, or trying to access information, doing some research, whatever it is, after these videos on the Southeast Asian Facebook page, make some comments, give us some guidance of what you'd like us to be doing on your behalf. Executive committees can often get a bit of tunnel vision on the things that they think are the important things to the members, but maybe that's not always the case, and there are some issues that need to be addressed. You can rest assured that the work that's been going on about medallic recognition, about the burials in the cemeteries, and for the people who served in Butterworth, that work is still going on. It's just that nothing huge is happening at the moment. So that's where we are, and I'll pass it over to Frank for the crossing the bar.
Yeah, no, just one thing too. If I'm talking to mates and you're talking to mates, and if you do come up with information that probably only a couple or two or three of you know, I only found out the other day that where one of our ships went, that I didn't even know that, just by discussing it with someone else. So I'm now getting a bit of information about that.
Oh, good.
Okay, then. Well, we'll get on to crossing the bar. We have NZ 16806, Anderson Frank, Royal New Zealand Navy, a junior seaman when he joined, and also the New Zealand Fire Service. Crossed the bar 15th of February 2024, aged 80 years of age, and a service has been held. NZ 15138, Duncan Alistair, Royal New Zealand Navy, a stores assistant. Crossed the bar 27th of February 2024 after a short illness. Alistair's funeral was held on the 2nd of March. Then we have 552056. He must have either been in the army or was a come in through the what do they call it? National Service.
Oh, yes.
So that's 552056. Coates Thomas, known as Tom Edwin, joined as a mechanical engineer, second class, RNZN. Tom crossed the bar on the 1st of March 2024. He was in his 89th year. Tom served on Pukaki, Endeavour, Rotoiti, Tamaki, Royalist and Monowai. A service for Tom has been held. And we have H29447, Locke Kennedy Karen, known as Cookie, was an able cook, joined in 3 bar 85. Karen peacefully crossed the bar on the 5th of March 2024 after a short illness. Funeral details are unknown at this stage. I'd like to pass on our condolences to all family, friends for the passing of loved ones.
Thank you, Frank. So for the last post, we have 42534, Brian W., known as Ashton, RNZIR, passed away 25th of February 24, age 75 in Brisbane. Brian served in Victor 3 Company in Vietnam between May 68 and May 69. X-ray 390722, Warrant Officer Class 2, retired. Hirapete or Nick Hetaraka, RNZIR, Victor 5, passed away at home at Whatafifi, Northland at 6:30 on the 1st of March 2024. 42091, Robin F. Bob Inwood, RNZA, passed away Christchurch Hospital 28th of February 24, aged 78. Robin served in 161 Battery from February 67 to February 68. Number 1 as a gun number, on the number 1 gun as a gun number. Golf 40509, E.T. Edward Eddie Kingy, New Zealand Regiment, RNZIR, call time on the 1st of March 2024, aged 80. Edward served in the New Zealand Army from 1963 to 1978. And in the New Zealand Regiment, RNZIR from November 63 to November 65. I'll just move the screen so I can see what else we've got. November 2929-465 Wowan retired. J.R. John Sutherland, NZ Regiment, RNZIR, call time in Gisborne on the 28th of February, aged 84. Served in the Army Band in the Army from 61 to 83. He served in 1 NZ Regiment between 61 and 63 as a cornet player in the battalion band. He served again in 1 RNZIR from February 66 to November 67 as a sergeant, and he did a tour to Borneo in 66. Then we have Major Retired RS Bobby Vine, passed away on Thursday, 22nd of February. His funeral service was held at Wairu Cemetery on Sunday, the 25th of February. He listed in 1963, served in the SAS, was commissioned and served in the workshops in Linton in 1968, 10 Transport Company, Linton, One Base Workshop, Trentham, New Zealand Workshop, Singapore, 74, and was the first OC of that unit. Home Command in 25th of April, 76, and OC Wairau Workshops, 9th of August, 77. Interesting little facet about Bob Vine is that he, along with Captain Chris Maguire from the New Zealand Force Legal Officer, Staff Sergeant Dennis Goldfinch of the Ordnance Corps, and Corporal Jim Nuttall of the EME Corps, won the Skill at Arms competition in Singapore against all comers. So that's a bit of a salutary lesson for all the green hat wearers that were in Singapore at the time.
Yeah.
We had the wrong people on the front line. So
So true.
now as the RNZAF, for those, thank you, John Forrest, for these. Warrant Officer Retired John Thomas Farrell, Charlie 77857, MT Fit RNZAF from 20th of January 55 until 19th of January 1981. Passed on the 26th of February in Brisbane, and his funeral is being held today in Queensland. Somerville Funerals, Broadbeach, Nerang Road. Michael Harris, MT, Fit RNZAF, retired, of Fielding, passed away Sunday, the 25th of February, aged 74 years. And his funeral was held on the Saturday, 2nd of March in Palmerston North. Corporal Retired John Ross, Belcombe, known as Ross, Belsey or Roscoe, who was a Tech AV in the RNZAF from 7th of February 1968 to the 6th of February 1976. 41 Squadron from 73 to 75. Passed away on the 27th of February 24, unexpectedly at home. And then we have, if I have to move this down, oh yes, his a service to celebrate his life will be held on Monday, the 11th of March at the Remuera Club in Remuera, Auckland. LAC Retired Christopher John Chris Whiteley, Victor 78748, Mech RNZAF, between 16th of January 57 to the 15th of January 1965. Passed away on the 26th of February 2024. And a funeral service, or luncheon rather, will be held on March the 20th in Auckland. So there are some contact details if you make contact with me, and I can pass them on. Flight Sergeant Retired Richard Gerald Dick, known also as Bantu Thompson, Sierra 83437, who was an AvTech in the RNZAF, 10th of January 1968 until the 19th of February 1999. 3 Squadron Wasp, so helicopters afloat. So he was obviously served with the RNZ as well, on board the Waikato and the Monowai. Passed away on the 5th of March in Blenheim. And that's it for today. So, they shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them, lest we forget.
So thank you for joining us today. And for those who have lost family and friends, by all means, we just repeat our message of get in touch if you need some assistance through either the RSA or make contact with our executive, and we'll help to where we can to help you transition into this next phase of life with the loss of a loved one. So that's us for this week. Yeah, hopefully next week we'll have something to report somewhere along the line as to how we're going to run the the special general meeting online. Morris might have worked out how we're going to do it, and we'll get things cracking for you, let you know, so that you can join us. I think that's Saturday the 23rd of March, 10 o'clock, I think it is. So look out for that one. Be safe, look after each other, pick up the phone and ring someone if you haven't heard from them in a while. Make contact, find out how they are and how they're getting on. We all appreciate a phone call, and I get the odd one from people who are concerned about me, so I want to make sure I'm still in good condition. And I do appreciate those phone calls. It's yep, when you're grinding away at times, it's just nice to have someone pay a bit of interest and concern for how you're going. So all the best for you, and we'll catch you same place, same time next week. Thanks for joining us, Frank. And
that's all right.
I hope you find your plans. If not, well, you know the old story. Pull our spells, build it, and then you'll find the instructions.
Exactly. All right. Well, farewell, everyone.
Yeah, take care and have a good week. And as I say, we'll catch you next week, same time.